Don asked me to be part of his creative team. And this did not mean just lighting it. It meant being part of the actual creative team, to be included in the entire process of developing what the show would be about. And it actually was a good year and a half of work going into it, of talking about a lot other than just lighting. And I decided to, on that show, take another risk and use a new form of instrumentation, because we not only wanted to turn off the lights in the stadium and be able to dim them up and down, we also wanted to be able to light the stadium theatrically, to be able to change color and to be able to focus light in a very specific area, and then, or be able to light an entire field in blue or in whatever color or shades we wanted to use. And there was this new xenon technology, and what it was is these bulbs, which are that are used in follow spots and projectors in movie theaters. They were taking a giant version of these bulbs and putting them into these moving lights that basically look like washing machines that panned until they're huge, weighed like 800 pounds. And I was so taken with the technology and with the long throw capability of this, I thought this would be perfect for the Olympics. And so I went again, I did something rather silly and went in with this technology with not very much backup. And it turned out to be a near disaster that just at the very last second became functional enough to be able to do the broadcast. But I literally halfway through the dress rehearsal, which was on Wednesday night before the Friday night opening ceremony, during the parade of the athletes, I left the control booth. I went into the men's room and broke down crying. I thought that this is the most complete and utter catastrophic disaster of my career. But as I say, they were able to get the limping system, sputtering system, functional enough to be able to do the actual opening ceremonies 2 days later.
What if you hadn't done that? What if you had done the most traditional, the next step back? What would have been the differences that you would have seen between the two systems?
I don't think we would have been able to achieve the specificity and the dynamic look that I was able to get. It was the appropriate instrumentation. It just wasn't time for that instrumentation to be used. And you know, I'm not a person that like rides dirt bikes and and parachutes, and although I did parachute once in New Zealand, it's kind of fun. But I'm more of a it's just that I kind of have learned to trust my aesthetic, and so I'll do things visually that are considered risky, and but I haven't learned, obviously, to separate that trusting in my aesthetic by being just a little bit risky in the mechanics of putting it all together. And so, yeah, yikes.